It's National Burger Day. Got a whole bunch of burgers here. We even got a veggie burger. A little French fries here, onion rings. Looking real good here. Everybody's eating good. That ain't good here. So happy National Hamburger Day, and of course tomorrow, Memorial Day. God bless the United States of America. God bless all the great men and women who served our great country. Some gave the ultimate sacrifice. We appreciate them very, very much with all of our hearts and souls. God bless them. And God bless all active military. God bless our vets. Let's go. GNS, AREB are going to explode this week. Well, I'm with you. I got to check out, ARE. I feel you, baby. I feel you. And I also feel this burger. But I got to say, it's not financial advice. But I've been making videos on AREB. Let's go. Richard Lewis Jr. I'm sorry, Rashad. I apologize. Rashad Lewis Jr. in the house. You got your burgers? Today's National Burger Day. I wonder if Lou's gonna eat a burger today. You ever see that movie Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone and he ate a rat burger? That's what Lou's gonna eat, a rat burger. Well, yeah. Why, you want some? Okay, eat it. No burger here. Cooked nice and medium. Antonio, I gotta beat Lou. As of right now, I'm beating him. I know you don't want to accept it, but I have over 1.3 million more views than Lou. Now you could say he's gonna pass me, but it's an assumption. It is not a fact. God, base things on facts. That's what nobody does. You all base things on like assumptions. What? Oh yeah, I ordered 3 hot dogs. I think so. Yeah. What? Is that it, honey? Does it say 3 hot dogs? I ordered 3 hot dogs. But why do you talk about Lou at least 3 times? Well, because it's a competition, you understand? I'm competing against him. That's what people do. I want to win. You understand? I like winning. I like successes. I like victories, baby. V for victory. I want to beat him. I want to beat all YouTubers, but I got to start with Lou, right? Well, we'll start with Lou, work our way up to Mr. Beast. They didn't charge me for it? It doesn't matter, honey. I'll get anything you want. I'll buy you the whole restaurant. Relax. We got more food after this. So, I have been expanding my portfolio, but I have to tell you the truth. A lot of my money is cash. A lot of it is gold. And eventually, I want to enter the real estate market on a nice big level. I'm waiting for the right timing for that. I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to wait. But I really, really have learned my lesson. I'm going to keep just 10% of my net worth in the stock market. That's just me. But I got big positions, man. I got positions in AMC, in GameStop, AQST, and I'm also doing AREB. I got to look into, GNS. So I'm looking into a lot of things. He already passed you on subs. But this is a business of views, Antonio. Remember what business we're in. We're in the business of views. I'll give you an example, Antonio. Hear me out. Because I know you're a very stubborn person. I don't even know if this is the real Antonio Miranda. Is this the real one that used to break my balls to make finance news videos? Because you should be ashamed of yourself. He already passed you on subs and is approaching on views. I predict when he passes you on views, it's not conspiracy theories. Listen to me. Do you agree, Antonio, let me ask you a question, that Lou's previous channel was shut down? I mean, are you a reasonable person? Do you agree that his previous channel was shut down? So now we have to analyze and we have to interpret. Okay, ever see that movie, Analyze and Interpret? You got to ask yourself this question. Why was his channel shut down? Now, why would a person willingly shut down a YouTube channel that had over 80,000 subscribers and over 73 million views? That had to be a good reason, right? So it's either going to be, I know you're going to say, well, he's afraid to go to jail, right? Allegedly, maybe he's got something in there that can allegedly incriminate himself. Or there's cheating going on, allegedly, and YouTube caught on to him and shut his channel down. Because, Antonio, how do you explain that? You won't answer the question. Why would a person, right, of sound mind shut down a YouTube channel that has over 80,000 subscribers? Why? Over 73 million views. Yeah, but he's still, Antonio, let me tell you why your argument has a hole in it. I can understand if Lou shut down his channel and then never came back. You understand? Then I would agree with you. I say it makes sense. All right, but he came back, Antonio. He came back. At first, he starts a channel called Behind the Streets. Nobody finds him. Nobody knows that he exists. Then he goes back to his exact name that he had before, right? And doing pretty much the same exact thing he did before. So this excuse that he's afraid of the SEC, nah. If he was afraid of the SEC, why would he basically rename his channel the same exact name he previously had before? Does that make any sense? No. So to me, it's more logical that YouTube shut down his channel for probably using bots and getting illegal views. Now, again, I have to say it's alleged because I can't prove that, but that is my opinion. That's how I feel. Hey, what's up, CC? Ciao. What's up, my brother? Buongiorno. Bono said, actually. It's the afternoon here. What's up, Tommy's Touch? What's up, Cat Friends? Not yet. It's simple. If you were shut down by YouTube, no. Let me tell you where you're wrong. If you look at Lou's channel's link, listen to me. It still says Behind the Streets. You gotta be It doesn't say, I'm not gonna give him clout and I'm not gonna mention his channel's name. His link still says Behind the Streets. And that's what YouTube's algorithm picks up, the link. Okay? So even though his channel name is you know what, Lou you know what, his link is Behind the Streets. Como stai? Bene, grazie. Grazie.
I did a game for my impression. I'm actually doing a thing on
This guy Antonio Miranda, ci stai rupene la micchia. He breaks my balls.
I don't
Antonio, listen to me. If you want to have an intellectual conversation, let's have an intellectual conversation, okay? No one in their right mind, listen, I know you want to argue, no one in their right mind will willingly shut down a YouTube channel that has over 73 million views and that has over like 80,000 subscribers. So no one in their right, logical, sound mind would do that. So the only logical, like you said, it's either there was something that was going to incriminate him, allegedly, on his previous channel, and that doesn't actually, in any way, shape, or form, make me wonder, because I used to always think that Lou didn't have a disclaimer, You know, Lou always said he had secret connections. Lou claimed he was getting insider information. Why do you think I hate this guy? You know, he was claiming that they were giving him corrupt banks were giving him more money that he was making on the AMC Moaz. Then he also made a claim that he didn't even want his AMC money. Remember that one? He said he was going to give all of his AMC money to a special someone. I mean, this guy's a nut job. I don't know. I personally think that Lou has thousands of fake accounts. This is what I think. And he literally clicks and watches his own videos. Literally all day long. That's what I think he does. I think he's got like 2,000 or 3,000 Gmail accounts. And he just clicks on. Again, I'll say it's alleged. But you want to know what's funny? Is this. Lou is only talking about AMC because it's a hot topic. But I don't know. Look, there's something weird going on with my channel with YouTube. Now, again, I have to say it's alleged, but I think I might be shadow banned. Listen, these are the facts. I used to get 50,000 views, 25,000 views a video. Then it went down to like 10,000 views, 5,000 views. I'm getting on some videos like 10 views. It's crazy. 5 views, 2 views. You know, but you see, YouTube can't, I'm too powerful. Can I explain something to all of you? I'm like what's called like an unstoppable train. You know, like a runaway train. No matter what you haters do, listen to me. You can make complaints, you can do whatever you want to do. You can't stop the Apefather. I'm too powerful. YouTube can't stop me. The world's most powerful corporation can't. No one can stop me. So you know what? They want to give me 2 views, 3 views. It's fine. It's fine. I know legitimately I'm getting more views. I know, because if people talk about all my videos, listen to me, there's no way I'm getting 2, 3 views. It's all BS. But you know what? I'll just keep making video after video after video, and eventually in time, I'm gonna have so many effing videos uploaded that I'm gonna be a force to be reckoned with. They're gonna have to acknowledge me at some point. At some point, YouTube is gonna have to say, Apefather is the man. This guy's got like the most uploaded videos in history, and that's it. And I'm gonna beat the system. It's the same thing. Look, we're all trying to do the same thing with Wall Street, but none of you listen to me. I already had the idea to beat the system. I gave you all the idea. I told you what we needed to do. We needed to fire Adam Aaron. You understand? We needed that mother effer out. We needed the AMC board of directors out. Okay, you're all freaking morons. Okay, you think anything is gonna get done with that mother effer still in the CEO seat? Nothing's gonna get done, and that's what Lou doesn't understand. He's always talking about recalls and this and that. And what he doesn't understand, Lou, is you need a cooperating CEO. You need, at the end of the day, believe me, there's only so much a judge is going to do. There's only so much a judge is going to do. You need a cooperating CEO. You need a cooperating board of directors. We don't have it. So I had the idea. My idea was the winning idea. Friggin', what's his name? Donahue George tried to steal my idea. He makes a video. He's like, oh, you know, I think we need to have apes as board of directors. And I'm laughing to myself. I'm like, yeah, exactly. I said to Donahue George, that was my idea. Huh? You're doing well for a 55-year-old dude. I'm 45. Says I'm 55. Honey, let's go get I can't be on here too long. I'm gonna be doing a lot of live streams today. It's just that my family, you know, I gotta spend time with them. You know what's funny? I can't win. If I spend time with my family, you won't yell at me and you're like, do more lives. And then this is the thing. If I don't spend time with my family, you call me a bad father. You say, either way, I can't win, you know? It's like no matter what I do, I can't win with these people. You understand? Like, for instance, if I wouldn't do these lives, they're like, what's the matter with you? You're not doing lives. Then the thing is, if I am doing the lives, they're like, what's the matter with you? How spend time with your family, you know? Lou's net worth is $7 million. How do you figure this? Tell me. The guy doesn't show us a portfolio. The guy doesn't show us a car. The guy doesn't even show us, like today, like a hamburger he's eating. He doesn't show us anything. How do you figure he's worth $7 million? How do you figure that? I don't think Lou is worth $7. Lou's condo. Okay, once again, where's the proof that Lou has a condo? Tell me. Because there's a thing you search online, you understand? And you're able to put in a person's name and real property shows up. And I've done this. as well as the Mandalorian has done this, as well as many other YouTubers have done this. Nothing in Lou's name comes up as far as real property. He does it, so is it in someone else's name? You know what I mean? Once again, is his portfolio in someone else's name? The guy is a con man. Look, the guy is always pulling some kind of secrets. He's not, you know, ever see the movie Scarface? You know what a haza is? You know what a haza is? Is a friggin' pig that doesn't fly straight. That's what Lou is. Lou's a haza. Lou's a haza. He's everything is secretive with this guy. Broke out of the downtrend on the 4. Next run is coming, man. From your mouth to God's ears. Listen, Antonio, here's the bottom line. If I said that to you, that by April of 2024, I'm going to really, really try hard to meet that deadline. But all I can tell you is that I will continue to work very hard. I have a very strong work ethic. You think I'm a bum, but I'm what's called a chump. I'm going to keep working, and what I will promise you, Antonio, is this. At some point, I will be the world's largest YouTuber. Because you want to know why? It's simple work ethic. That's what it is. I will work harder than anyone else on planet Earth. You have to understand right now, there's a potential on being cheated. I know you don't want to accept this, but there's, again, I'll say it's alleged that I'm being cheated. And still, being potentially cheated, I still have just about 7.4 million views. Could you imagine if I wasn't being cheated? I'd have 7.4 billion effing views if I wasn't. But again, I'll say it's all alleged. But, you know, how do you explain it, Antonio? How do you explain how I was going from 50,000 views, 25,000 views a video, 10,000 views a video to 10 views? You think that's normal? 2 views. That's normal, right? Nah. And literally every single AMC YouTuber is still getting thousands of views. Donahue George is still getting thousands of views. Mike, I like to call him the mechanic, you know, Mike the Marine is getting thousands of views. Everyone's getting thousands. So why not the Apefather? What is it about me? Is it my face? What? It doesn't make sense. Mike, please. Just throw that in the garbage. I said to you, in time I will, and Antonio, I will create multi-million-dollar businesses. I will. I want to be a Donald Trump baby. You'll see. Hey, what's up, More Money Investing? Antonio Barada has yet to come out of the basement, the Brooklyn basement. That's how I stay filthy, richer and richer until, you know, you come and get me. But you're not going to come and get me, baby. Apefather is the king in More Money Investing. He's a king, too. Listen, Matt, I was not the only one that was saying that, number one, okay? What's up, my brother? And you know what? There's something different about me and everyone else who was saying it. I had a disclaimer, Matt. I had a little something that said, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. And another thing, at least I put my own money where my mouth is. Like, look, it's like I at least put money up. You understand? I'm down. I put my money where my mouth is. Did Lou? The only place that Lou puts his mouth, I don't want to say because my kids are here, but you know. I don't want to say. You understand? Okay. You got bish. Listen, Antonio, I could only be myself. You understand? I can't. You know when a person can't change? I'm not going to create like 20 different YouTube channels. One's going to be food, one's going to be this. It's too crazy. I'm just going to do what I'm doing. Eventually, I'll go over the top. It's fine. And like I said, unlike Lou, I don't need YouTube income to survive. I already have a lot of money. I already have enough money to live very comfortably and survive. I don't need YouTube ad revenue. To me, it's more about just the fun of it. I have fun doing this. It's not about the money. For Lou, it's about the money. Like literally, Lou needs this YouTube ad revenue more than the government assistance he allegedly receives when he goes to the bodega. Okay. We don't know. That's all going to be decided by the judge, CC. And Strage, yeah. Well, he's been saying there's always a short squeeze, that guy. We'll see what happens. Look, no dates. Can I give you some? Well, I'm not going to say advice, but let's just say from one friend to another. It's not financial advice. It's entertainment purposes only. Let's not set any dates. You understand? I say this all the time. If you have too much money in the stock market and you need to sell because you got to pay utility bills, you got to pay your mortgage, you got to pay your rent, that means that you have too much money invested in the stock market. You have to have money invested in the stock market that doesn't affect your daily life. You can still eat. You can still live. You understand? And then no dates. No dates. Just when it happens, it happens. That's it. Look, I got my AMC. When it has the MOAS, boom, I'm gonna have life-changing wealth. I'm gonna have generational wealth. However long as it takes, I don't know how long it's gonna take. I don't have an effing crystal ball. Do you? I don't have a crystal ball. Does Ants Trades have a crystal ball? I remember Ants Trades said in one video we were going to AMC was going to 160 share. Remember that? Well, how did that work out? Yeah, you're funny. You're funny, you. No corruption. Of course there's corruption. This is the worst. Listen to me. I'm a patriot about a great country, especially Memorial Day, where great men and women have made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. But in terms of our stock market, it is a disgrace. I'm sorry. Listen. And, Trump knew it. Trump knew it, believe me. Trump knew it. And under Trump, our economy and our stock market was doing great. You don't remember that. It was doing wonderful. Now, I was making a fortune back then when Trump was the president. Everybody was. Like, it was like so easy to make money in the stock market, And now it's like a friggin' nightmare. I gotta get going, but listen, because we gotta order. It's all right. What?
Michael wants to wish Mike the Marine a happy Memorial Day.
Oh.
Isn't that nice?
Michael, my son, Mike, wants to wish Mike the Marine. Well, let me just explain a happy Memorial Day. Listen, Mike the Marine, served our great country. God bless him for that. He's alive. He's breathing. Memorial Day really is a celebration of men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. Now, don't get me wrong. I always say God bless all active military and God bless our vets. But in reality, Memorial Day is a celebration of men and women who have given the ultimate sacrifice. They died so that me and you could be sitting here right now, eating hamburgers on National Hamburger Day. But yeah, Mike the Marine, thank you for your service. Listen, anybody who serves our country, even Chad Clifford, that freaking psycho, I think was a Marine. If someone serves our country, I have respect. Like I used to always say it with Trey. Telly was a Marine. Trey, he was a Marine. Listen, I don't like these people on a personal level, though. And I have the right. Listen, even though you serve our country, if I don't like you on a personal level, that's my prerogative. Like, Bobby Brown. That's my prerogative. But, of course, anyone who serves our great country, including Mike the Marine, God bless you. So, Michael, that was very, very nice of you. What? Especially today. Here's Dale. Dale, the food that I just consumed would unfortunately be something you would need a whole year to pay for. Dale, I got my mother a fish sandwich in dedication to you yesterday at McDonald's. Listen, more money investing. It's like I said, listen to me. When people serve our great country, first and foremost, I have respect for them. I have respect for them. But you have to try to understand, there's some things with Mike the Marine. Look, you have to try to understand more money investing. He did something that was very good with the protest. But then when he was given the opportunity to talk to Charles Payton, he didn't mention nothing about corruption. He didn't mention nothing about naked shorting. He didn't mention nothing about FTDs. He didn't mention nothing about payment for order flow. He didn't mention nothing. So it's kind of like, look, I just feel like Mike the Marine's a good guy, and I have nothing against him. I know he's like a farmer. He's got cows and chickens and roosters. He's just not a good speaker. That's all I'm saying. Like, nothing against him. He doesn't know how to speak. Maybe he's a good organizer. I'll give him that. He was able to organize that. He was able to get people there. But as far as speaking, he's better off milking than male cow. Okay, speaking is not his forte. You understand what I'm saying? More money, but listen, more money. I respect. Listen, anyone who serves our great country. God bless America. God bless their families. God bless Mike the Marine.
My second time I went there.
Yeah, but Antonio, you don't understand. Forget about the 80 people who showed up. He didn't accomplish anything. He had an opportunity to talk to Charles Payne, and he blew it. And I said it right to Mike the Marines. I made videos about this. I said, brother, you had the opportunity. He was on national television, millions and millions of people. It's like he was like a little biatch. Like he didn't say nothing. He's like, yeah, we're all here, blah, blah, blah. And like Charles Payne like fed him his a-hole. Charles Payne was like, do me a favor. It reminded me of the movie Goodfellas. Remember the Oklahoma Kid? Remember with Joe Pesci? Remember Joe Pesci? He goes, what's that movie, the Oklahoma Kid? And he shot Spider in the foot. He goes, what am I, a mirage? He goes, where's my drink, Spider? He goes, oh, I thought you said I'm okay, Spider. I am okay, Spider. You're not okay. Charles Payne reminded me of Joe Pesci from the movie Goodfellas. He was telling him, Mike, do me a favor. Go home and get your shine box. Go get more organized, you and your little apes, okay? Ken Griffin is smoking a Cuban cigar. Guy made friggin', whatever it was. Citadel made $16 billion. Ken Griffin made $4 billion addition to his net worth. He said, go home and get your shine box. And Mike's like this. I would never let anyone embarrass me like that. It would never happen. I'm too strong. So I just feel like, look, Mike should have made me speak, in all honesty and fairness. But I just honestly, I thought I really wanted him to lead the way. When they wanted me to come, Dale asked me to come. I just felt like, look, let me not get in the way. This was Mike's effort. You understand? So this was his protest. I said, let me not get in the way. But now I've learned better. Now that I see how weak he is, no. If there was another opportunity, I would make sure I speak. Because Mike is not a good speaker. Sorry. Look, God bless him for serving our country, but he is not a good public speaker. Sorry. Facts. What is this? More money still got your sister's car seat and your blah, blah, blah. Don't talk about cars, okay? How is that $100 profit coming in the minivans that have McDonald's and barbecue sauce all over it? Dale, be honest. When you have that fish sandwich, do you dip it in that barbecue sauce in the car? Be honest with me. We know that you dip it in that sauce. Right. Dale makes a profit of $50 per car. Here it is, Dale. Look at the Brooklyn look. This drives Dale crazy. Look. Dale, you ever see the movie? What's that movie? Glenn Gary, Glenn Ross. You see this watch? This watch is worth more than your car. It really is, Dale. Dale, no, I'm not even kidding you, Dale. This watch is really, it's really worth more than your car, bro. I'm not even joking around. You had the ring. You see this ring? This watch and this ring, $15,000. $15,000.
I can see how it's different. Like once you go, the lights, the music.
That's what it's all about. I even got the Movada one home. I think the Movada was worth more than this car.
Dude, and you get free drinks,
Dale, I told you, come with me to the jeweler. We'll get it appraised. I'll do it right in front of you. And I'm telling you, it's going to come in at about $10,000. Thank you. You to who, but God bless you. Dynamic synergistics and his theories. All your theories are incorrect. The only thing that's correct is this. All of the money from my father's estate went into a trust for my children. That's it. Bottom line. I know, they get jealous. Tell them to go after themselves. They can't see you.
I don't talk like that in front of my children.
Okay, but say something. Just say goodbye.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm sick of the same story over and over again. If you don't believe it, we really don't care. Get a life. We gotta go. Don't waste your time with these people. I mean, come on. You want to leave? Get out of here.
You all fail to understand that I've worked in sales for over 20 years of my life. You just don't want to accept that. You make it seem like I'm just this 45-year-old guy who never worked. I've been working in sales for over 20 years. No, you're pissing off Jen, Dale. I'm not pissing off Jen. She's pissed off at me because I'm talking with you. She wants me to end the live stream. That's what she's getting pissed off about.
It's just annoying. Hello?
Hey, Sophia, tell these haters to stop hating. Come on. Tell them. Stop hating. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, that's what they deserve. The bad haters.
Don't do that. Come on. I taught you better. Remember, when people show hate, you show love. You show love. Come on, give me a kiss.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Kiss. Tell them, how much do you love your father?
A lot.
Do I feed you good?
Yes. Very good.
Do I give you a good house?
Yes.
All right. So and you love your mom?
Uh-huh.
You love your family, right?
Uh-huh.
Do we have a good family?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. It's all about family, baby. That's it. And you know who I care about? My children, my wife, my mother, my dogs. And at the end of the day, as long as we're happy, it don't matter what you think. This is what matters, baby. Family. Are you full? Did you eat enough?
Uh-huh.
You want a milkshake?
I know I'm fine. You know that saying, like you can't pick family, but you can only pick
That's right. You can't pick your family. You're right. Very smart girl. I do not look identical to Denzel Washington. What? She says I look like Tony Soprano.
And you're still talking to these people. Why? Why are you still talking to them?
The Exorcist theme was sick. Oh, thank you. I did that for you. That was a request. Septic tank. That was in Jackson. We did have a septic tank, but not in the Barnegat house. That was in Jackson. And that was one of the reasons I sold that house, to be honest with you. I was like, remember that septic tank? That sucked, man. But let me tell you, that was a beautiful house, that house in Jackson. And I believe it's like $1 million now. We had a big, gigantic football field backyard. And once again, that was not in my father or my mother's name, my wife's name. Okay, and I co-signed on the loan. So, and Dale knows it's true. Dale looked it up and he knew that the house in Jackson was in my wife's name and I co-signed. What's post dinner? Well, we just had a whole bunch of hamburgers and I mean, it's just because it's Memorial Day weekend. I like to have hamburgers, like hot dogs. And I've been doing it my whole life. I'm not gonna eat Italian food, for Memorial Day. I'm probably gonna even barbecue tomorrow. We'll see. Or if we don't barbecue, we'll go to another. I really wanted to go to Brooklyn, but it's just so far. There's so many people. I really wanted to go to Coney Island. GoFundMe didn't listen. Let me just answer this question. It's very simple. What happened? You cannot have what's called multiple donors. Okay, it's GoFundMe's rules. They made me fill out a questionnaire. I always tell the truth, and they asked me who am I, donating this money to. So I explained to them that the AMC Apes is a worldwide community, and I want to help many people worldwide. And they just shut down the GoFundMe page, and they refunded all the apes. Now, what was crazy about that, Jennifer, tell them that when GoFundMe refunded all the apes' money, that I already laid out the money.
Yeah, you laid the money out.
Right, I laid out thousands and thousands of dollars to help apes.
Yeah, for what?
That's why I don't do it no more. You know that people ask me for help every day? I get I can show you emails, but I'm not going to embarrass people. People email me every day, Apefather, can I have 300, 400? The old Apefather would have said yes. But I don't do it no more because it's like, all you people hate so much. Like, why am I helping people that hate me?
Why are you wasting your time talking to these people?
Salud, Gentani, Angie. Hey, Tom, because some of them are good. Tom is good. Angie's good.
Tom and Angie and all the other.
I paid for the gorilla. Listen to me. This is what you don't understand, Dale. I bought the gorilla. Me. The only thing that I did was I sold 5 T-shirts. Listen to me. Where I made $100 profit. And everyone, I sent them double T-shirts. Like one of the people was the Ape Whisperer. I'll give you the example. Cam. You know Cam, the Ape Whisperer? Okay, so Cam was one of the people who gave me a $50 donation towards the gorilla. Now, what happened was I called up Cam. I said, Cam, it's a whole process with New York. They want me to incorporate a company. I got to get $1 million in insurance. It's like a whole crazy thing with this gorilla. I said, I'm not going to do it. Okay? So he said, I'll tell you what, just send me an extra T-shirt. I sent him 2 T-shirts, and he was satisfied with it. So I satisfied the only 5 people that bought T-shirts, and the rest of the money I spent on the gorilla, and I sold it. Why do I have to explain something to you that let me ask you a question, Dale. If you spend money and buy a minivan, right? Isn't it your business because you spent your own money? I spent my own money on the gorilla. It wasn't funded through the apes. I funded it. The only people, like I said, it was 5 T-shirts. They were totally cool. I called them up. I said, "Can I send you an extra T-shirt, Apefather T-shirt?" They said yes. So I don't have to answer to you, Dale. Why do I have to prove myself to you? Who are you? You're nothing, bro. It's like are you my accountant? Are you the government? Are you the IRS? Like, who are you, brother?
Why are you doing this?
Triple Chindale.
Why are you doing this?
I told you guys that Ape Island would be after the AMC Moaz. How many times did I say that? After the AMC. Has AMC Moaz yet? No. So that's it. See, Fat Tarzan. I don't consider anything I ever done to be a failure. Okay, because let me give you an example. When I was involved in the casino project, I was living like a multi-millionaire. I had a Mercedes. I had a beautiful house in Jackson, New Jersey. I was traveling back and forth to the beautiful Virgin Islands. I was mingling with some of the most successful people in the world back then. And I had my own suite at the Ritz-Carlton. I had a $50,000 marker at the Ritz-Carlton to gamble. I was flying on G3 jets. I was living like a millionaire. So do you really consider, let me ask you a question. Is that really a failure? No one lost money. Okay, no harm, no foul. I lived like a friggin', I was hanging out with Florida's Donald Trump. He was the Donald Trump of Florida. And I was hanging out, eating and partying like a rock star. How do you figure that out? That's not a failure to me. My wife's healthcare is covered through the World Trade Center. Okay, I all I said was this. I have a service where I teach piano lessons. That's all. If you would like to learn how to be a great piano player like me, then I would use that money towards things for my wife, such as food and her diet and fruits. And I don't see nothing wrong with that if I'm earning money. And you know what's funny? A lot of people did the piano lessons, and a lot of people love it. There's nothing wrong with providing a service. What's wrong with providing a service? And I can do whatever I want with the money. I earned it. It's like Dale, example, if you lick that car clean, that's got all the barbecue sauce, right? And then you earn that $50, right? When you sell it, that $50, Dale, it's yours. If you want to go buy like a fish sandwich at McDonald's, that's your prerogative. It's spotless. See, but dynamic synergistics. Look, I have ideas. But my ideas have to get what's called support. Now, if I don't get support, then what you don't understand, brother, is you're not in a position to judge whether or not Ape Island would or would not have sought the AMC Moaz. I actually do believe that the publicity that we would have got from Ape Island, if it would have actually happened, could have potentially been a catalyst to start the AMC Moaz. But we'll never know that because Ape Island never happened because of Mama Lukes and Stu Nods like you, who don't support my ideas. So now you're trying to judge me and say, well, didn't you say that Ape Island would start the AMC Moaz when you don't support me? So you're in no position to judge something that didn't happen, you Stunad. When my wife and I were doing charity concerts, I already explained all of this to you. I explained all of this to you. A portion of the money went to women who had breast cancer. So we did have a charity, yes, at one point, okay, when we were doing a breast cancer awareness. And I explained it. My wife witnessed it. My wife witnessed me give money to women with breast cancer. And they were hugging me and kissing me and loved me. We had doctors attending the events. We did beautiful things to help people, you piece of shit. We did beautiful things. What did you do? I've spent thousands of dollars to help my ape brothers and my ape sisters. What did you do, dynamic synergistics? What did you do? Nothing. What does any one of you do? You can't even shine my shoes for all the good things I've done. He works at an office with cubicles and moldy carpets. Aussie Plot. Paid him no mind. You're a good man, Aussie Pilot. Aussie Pilot. God bless you and your family. You want to know what it is? I could just block all of you, but I don't like that. I like to have freedom of speech. I'm a big believer because I do receive emails from people who say to me, who are other YouTubers who are friends of mine. They're like, Apefather, man, you gotta block these haters. It's bad for your following, it's bad. But for me to do that, I'm a hypocrite. I'm going against the principles that I believe in, which is the First Amendment. I believe in freedom of speech. Who am I to tell somebody that they're not allowed to say something? You know what I mean? That's censorship. I don't believe in censorship. And I hated that on Facebook. And I hated that on Twitter. I mean, I know Elon Musk is trying to make it better. But even Elon, to some degree, had to, he had to give in a little bit. Remember that whole thing with, what's his name, Ye? He actually had to cancel, like Ye went so far. Yeah, sit down, honey. Ye went so far that Elon Musk had to terminate his Twitter account. That's how far Ye went. The reason I did it in the past, I explained it, but then I reinstated everyone, is you insulted my children. You went too far. And my wife was actually the one who was actually blocking people.
Because I believe in censorship, and I believe you shouldn't speak about children, especially my children, and not mine.
I already answered your question, dynamic synergistics. When we did breast cancer awareness events, there was a charity involved, and it was to benefit my wife and women with breast cancer who received money from us. Yes, I mean, I'm answering your question. He keeps repeating the same question.
So hang up, I say goodbye. Who wants to talk to me?
But listen to me. I did good. What have you done in your life?
You did nothing.
What have you done? Listen to me. I could name right now 5 things I've done in my life that you probably never ever did. Okay, so ready? Let's start. Excuse me, and then I'll end it, okay? I had an option on 110 acres of beachfront land, listen to me, that was zoned for a casino hotel in the Virgin Islands. You should be giving me credit. I'm not a guy who comes from a family like Donald Trump, where my father is Fred Trump. I did all of this myself. I was dealing with Florida's biggest real estate developer. I mean, dynamic synergistics, you could never do the things I've done. I had an office at the Empire State Building. I was next to, what's that, Fubu. Fubu was my next door neighbor. Have you ever done anything like this? I was the CEO of my own company. I was a young kid. Jen, tell them. What was I, like in my 20s? Tell them about my office in the Empire State Building. On the 40th floor, I was around the biggest, most successful executives.
Yes, he was. I was
Okay? I mean, I've had possession of millions of dollars. Have you, dynamic synergistics? Jennifer, how much money in food have I spent between me and you in 20 plus years? Say it, they can't hear you. Millions. Okay, so dynamic synergistics, that's 3. Now we're gonna go to number 4. Okay, do you have a house with an in-ground swimming pool that's $75,000? Do you have a 7-person hot tub? Do you have a backyard that's worth $25,000? Do you have jewelry hanging from your neck that's $25,000 and your watch and your bracelet and your ring? Do you even have a family? All right, we're gonna end it. God bless all of you. Even though you're haters, I appreciate the views. Keep watching me. Keep coming to my live streams. Let me end this. This live stream is not financial advice. None of my live streams or videos are financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. Salud, Gintani, cheers. God bless. And yes, I do give all of my thanks and my family's thanks to all of active military, including Mike the Marine, including, everybody, even Trey. I don't like him personally, but he served our great country. Telly, everyone, even Chad Clifford. Everyone who served our great country, God bless you and God bless your families. And for all the great men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice, God bless you, God bless your families. We appreciate your service and your sacrifice. You've given us a beautiful life, and you have no idea how much we appreciate all of you. God bless our vets. God bless the United States of America. Salud. Cheers.